Man, see, part of me is kind of just like, yo, don't talk about Mio right now because I don't wanna think about it, but the other part of me is happy because I don't want anybody to ever forget Mio. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to ever forget her. So it's a fine line we're fucking walking here, dude. It's a fine line. But either way, we gotta try and look past it and progress with things. I'm still not entirely sure what the fuck they're trying to do with this episode, looking at the PV. But I guess we'll see. I'll try my best to provide some insight as always at the end. But for now, let's just dive into this episode of Dororo, man. Smash that like button. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I honestly just think it's time for them to get into the legendary backstory at this point, but maybe come episode 8 or 9. I feel like shit is kind of off the rails at this point. Like it's going down a completely new path. Yo. It's true. So adorable. Adorable. Aw. Oh shit. Okay, so this is what... Yo, I'm so confused, dude, because it really doesn't look like it. This is from... Alright, I'll talk about it later. Whew. Yo. Should be stronger than that. So it is like it's her, but like it's. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. Hopefully, I get some clarity throughout this episode. Dude, it's never gonna stop being fire, dude. It's never gonna stop. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've listened to this fucking song at this point. And, like, it still doesn't fail to get me fucking... Oh, it's wild. It's wild. So this is what it is. I'm so confused, dude. Because it doesn't look like they're doing it the same way. I guess I should expect that, though. The fuck is with this angle, dude? It's a weird fucking angle. I guess they're trying to frame the scene around Dororo's perspective, but... And one of the first times in a while that they've kind of referenced that element of Dororo's character. I think that's something. I mean, I think when they tackle that shit, they're gonna do it in full force. So I think the payoff's still gonna be tremendous, especially with how they framed the dynamic. But I just don't. It might be one element in which this adaptation is lacking, to be honest with you. You're as pale as death. No shit. Yo, that's all it takes for you, my dude? That's all it takes for you? Well, shit. Yeah, this motherfucker just... It actually really doesn't look good. My poor boy. Good man, though. Good man. Yo, that was dope. That was dope. I don't even want to eat this shit, but it's mine. I like her. I like her personality too, dude. Not gonna lie. Seems like they're fleshing out way more than this. Like I think this might be way more interesting than like the one-to-one they did with the Bandai stuff. Man, I said it so casually too. It's a real question. What a good man, dude. It's true too. Dude, this dynamic is amazing. I see what they're trying to do here. Works really fucking well. Curious to see how it's gonna affect Hyakki though. As it should. Yo! What? Damn. This perspective is too good. Shit kinda off though. Yo. Let's see. You jumping to hasty conclusions, though. That movement was amazing, though. He doesn't give a fuck about all that. Exactly. Exactly. I know. Whew. Rope him up. I'm sure it does. My boy ready. Bro, like I hope Hyakki takes something away from this dynamic. I really do. Five or six more. She says she needs to suck up 5 or 6 more men before she can cross the mountain. It's true. Good man, dude. Good man. It's probably factual, but I like him, dude. Yo. Yo. Dude, to me it seems like they conflated 2 different chapters into this. I gotta go back and look to be sure though. Damn. It's so fucked up, dude. I feel bad for him, not gonna lie. Yeah, Yaki said stay back. Damn. Yo, even as this man going out, he's still pleading for it. Yo, he was too real. Oh, I see. Yeah, that symbiosis you were talking about, my dude, works even deeper than that. That's incredible. It's a powerful bond right there, dude, even that short amount of time. Yo. Damn. Exactly. Good shit, Dororo. So good, dude. Heavily symbolic episode with a powerful message behind it too. I hope that informs the rest of the progression for the narrative, especially for Hyakki. It had the effect. It had the effect I intended it to have. So I'm good with that. But yo, that's some good shit right there. That episode is some good shit. I'm quite confused as to how they piece that shit together, because that shit don't really exist. I'm gonna go back to confirm, but that demon does in fact exist in the manga, but it seems that they conflated two different stories that kind of merged them into one thing, changed the whole progression of it, and used it to suit a very specific narrative purpose with this, which I think works really well. Works really, really well. That's what I want him to pull. That's partially what I want him to pull away from it, Mitro, is that it shouldn't be an indiscriminate thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the message of all life having equal value in this episode is pretty powerful. For him, it was just a one-to-one, I see demons, I kill them, right? And I think after this encounter, he's going to reconsider that perspective, which is great development. The fact that it influenced Dororo, too, which... The fact that it influenced Dororo, I would say, will have even more of a payoff if handled correctly, though. I think once we get into the backstory, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge for sure. Full PV for Dororo. OP is up in Joyce. I already saw that shit. I mean, I think they left it open to interpretation, but that's how I would like to view it. Anyway. But yeah, great episode. I'm gonna go back and look at the chapters I'm thinking of and see how it is that they generated this, because I from if I'm remembering shit correctly, which I do want to confirm, this was mostly, it had like loose threads to certain events that happened, but it was mostly anime original. And I think it was a great episode and served a pretty substantial purpose. So I'm good with it, dude. I thought it was dope. Curious to see what we get next week, though, dude. I think now is the time to fucking delve into the shit, dude. Now is the fucking time to start delving into the shit. But I think they might pad out. They might start padding it out with some more anime original content, dude. To be honest with you. Personally, I think that she sacrificed herself to let him live on. I don't know if I view it that way. I think that she still ultimately consumed him, and he lived on, through her in a sense. But I mean, in retrospect, I kind of wish Bandai and the other important demons are treated with more reverence. I mean, I think Bandai in particular in this adaptation was kind of shafted. I think Bandai in particular was kind of shafted, but aside from that, I think they've done a good job in terms of actually what you're talking about. Thankfully, we got a wholesome episode after. I still don't want to talk about last week's episode, man. Her soul did not turn into green or white, but faded away. That's true. That is true. Either way, the message is clear, and I think that's what's most important for the episode. But let me know your thoughts. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the reaction. You saw the PV for next week? Yo, send that shit to me, dude. I want to see what they're trying to do. I want to see what they're trying to go to next. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.